GradeAUnderA is a YouTuber with a staggering following of 3.3 million and is one of the more iconic personalities on the website. GradeAUnderA was at his best in the era of Leafy, pulling in almost 30 million views a month on average and clocking in insane amounts of 300, upwards to 400,000 subscribers each month consistently. Grade seemed unstoppable. Wait, who the fuck wrote that? Do you want to fucking die? But then tragedy struck. On the 11th of March 2017, GradeAUnderA uploaded his final actual video to this day, how to protest online. He then left his channel to die out and many people had begun speculating where he went, some going as far as to say that he actually fucking died. Insane bastards. Finally, on May 22nd in 2017, Grade uploaded a new video, Is GradeAUnderA Dead? In this video, GradeAUnderA explained briefly why he had been gone for such a long time and promised to start uploading regularly again. Too bad that Grade pulled a fast one and didn't start uploading again, and the fans, including me at the time, were naturally disappointed in this situation. GradeAUnderA went for another hiatus until finally on September 20, 2017, he uploaded a new comeback video, GradeAUnderA Season 2. But surprise surprise, he promised that he would start uploading again. Guess what happened? He didn't. The fans were once again disappointed and that video remains the last one to date on GradeAUnderA's channel. With this quick information, you might come to the conclusion that Grade started to go downhill after the 11th of March or the How to Protest Online video. But the issue has much deeper roots than meets the eye, and the issue lies much deeper than just how to protest online. It is a slippery slope that GradeAUnderA dug for himself, and one he eventually dug so deep he couldn't get back up. Join me as we explore the reasons for GradeAUnderA's downfall and answer the age-old question, what happened to GradeAUnderA? So welcome to the channel where you cannot understand the words being spoken. To answer the question of GradeAUnderA, we must first know the history of his channel, what he got famous for, what changed, and what put the final nail in the coffin of GradeAUnderA. So let us begin by exploring GradeAUnderA's history. GradeAUnderA created his channel on the January 31st of 2013 and proceeded to upload his first video on March 23rd, 2013 titled 9 Things I Hate About the Barbershop. A bit off topic, but as far as first videos go, this one is very fucking good for a first video. Like, this shit is much better than 99.9% of first videos. Either way, Grade after uploading his first video started uploading randomly with somewhat sizable gaps in between. Grade continued to achieve somewhat considerable success, but it wasn't until the very beginning of 2016 until GradeAUnderA struck gold with his channel, and his channel leaped from around 500,000 at the beginning of 2016 to a staggering 3 million at the end of 2017. GradeAUnderA's blow up phase came at the same time as Leafy did, and these two were very good friends. Keep Leafy in mind, for we will explore his influence on the situation a bit later in the video. Unfortunately, after the blow up phase to 3 million, GradeAUnderA's channel started to slowly flop. And it wasn't dead like Leafy's where it was bleeding subscribers, it's still actually gaining them as we speak, but it wasn't gaining those massive amounts of subscribers it used to get. This has to do with many factors that eventually led to Grade's downfall. We shall go over some events that aided Grade in his eventual downfall, and let us begin with GradeAUnderA's and Leafy's beef with Keemstar. In case you haven't watched my epic video on what happened to Leafy, which you should because it's fucking amazing, it's me, it's great, or you haven't been on the internet for longer than approximately 3 seconds, let me tell you about the age-old tale of Leafy and Grade versus Keemstar. Let me set the setting, will ya? It is 2016. It is a dark year for the website. Leafy is there as the reigning king of YouTube, and the platform is becoming more toxic as we know it. Hiss and kiss comments are at an all-time high. One day, GradeAUnderA and Leafy's here get in a Skype call. Yeah, what up, man?
Hey, you know what we should do?
What, mate?
We should backstab Keemstar.
I mean, good idea, mate, but why?
take the views, bro. Take the view.
Holy shit, man! That's genius, man! This provokes the Keemstar hate train. Everything is going according to Leafy's and GradeAUnderA's plan. Until it is discovered that Grade and Leafy only did this for personal gain. This plan heavily backfires for both of them, leaving both crippled and weakened. Weak as a tower of cards, only a blow of wind away from death. Leafy, the soldier, falls down, dead with red social blade numbers and the Grim Reaper eye-dubs coming in to collect the soul of the fallen. GradeAUnderA too experiences sub-loss, but only momentarily. GradeAUnderA survives, at least for now. After this though, Grade seems to not be the same. The beloved character we learned to love has been forever changed. Though I went for a bit of a mini-narrator mode there, it is true that after the 2 Keemstar videos Grade put out and eventually got backlash for, GradeAUnderA's content started going downhill. GradeAUnderA didn't feel like the same person anymore. I mean, sure we had some good videos after it, like the Diamonds and Video Games one, but Grade started getting involved more in YouTube drama and politics. Now at this point, if you hadn't realized, GradeAUnderA's videos appeal was comedy. These drama videos did not exactly benefit that. Now, I am all for change. If you want to change up your style, go for it, but this change of content quickly revealed that the character of Grade we had learned to love might just be not a character at all. Grade started to reveal this darker side of himself when getting involved in politics, and the aim of the videos, though still trying to keep comedic, started to shift. Grade now seemed to actually mean every major point of nonsense he spouted, and it felt less like a character and more of like what he was actually like in real life. The topics started getting heavier when in the beginning they were shit like men's fashion, passwords, job interviews and such, central theme being videos being light. Though after the Keemstar videos, the theme started to shift towards heavier topics like Hillary Clinton once war, Donald Trump wins, police and racism. These videos were not only heavier on topic, but started to not only seem less funny, but started to feel like Grade was becoming a tinfoil political YouTuber wannabe. This is not what the fans had expected, and many of them had immigrated after this change had happened. But even with mass amounts of people leaving Grade's channel because of his content changing, he was still pulling in millions of views each video and was definitely still making good money. Many people say that the final nail in GradeAUnderA's coffin was him quitting uploading. While this is true, no shit, what caused this? According to GradeAUnderA himself, depression. While there are many things that can cause depression, I believe that there is at least a possibility for a theory I myself crafted. So put on your tinfoil hats and let's get into it. For my diagnosis, I'll go with the belief of Grade that he was very caring about what people said about him. Or that's at least what I got from this video.
So one of the big things you need to understand about Grade was that he really seemed to care about what people were saying about him.
Now keep in mind that this video is fucking garbage. It was lacking not only in editing and entertainment, but also in research. And it ultimately added literally nothing. So take this point with a grain of salt. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Grade's content shift started to expose the real Grade under the comedic persona and started to make people dislike him. It also opened up a window for criticism and hate to open up. Even though the overwhelming majority of people were still highly positive about his content and seemed to like it, there was an all-time high of people who now despise Grade not only as a content creator, but as a person. This, at least in theory, could have caused Grade to collapse into a mini-mental breakdown and cause the depression he complains about.
But hey, that's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching.
Of course, this theory of mine could be incorrect, and with a very high probability it is. At the end of the day, I am not Grade or even a person with a medical license to perform a diagnosis. That is just something that I thought could possibly lead to his depression. And before everyone starts saying, well, in his first comeback video, he says that he had health issues and family problems, bro. I'm aware. I'm just saying that it could have been another reason added on top of it. Now, don't spam it in the comments, you fat repulsion Reddit using bastard. Either way, with all of this information being said, it's time to answer the question. What happened to GradeAUnderA? The answer to this seemingly simple question is quite a complex one, but I will try my best to make it out to sound somewhat reasonable. GradeAUnderA was at his best in the beginning of 2016, all the way until the beginning of 2017. After 2017, Grade's channel had stagnated, and after the Keemstar drama, his content had shifted. This led to many viewers immigrating from his channel and the views to sink. Along with the views lowering, Grade's new style of content had opened up a darker side of him and opened up a massive window for criticism, and that eventually led to even his own fanbase turning against him. This finally led to GradeAUnderA getting depression and quitting YouTube altogether. Anyway, that is my opinion on the situation, with the information I was able to find. I think Grade is a good content creator to this day, but it is truly saddening to see someone fall from such a high position of respect to now seemingly a nobody. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like on it, subscribe if you want videos like this, and share this video if you want Grade to make a Pornhub account. Regardless, I'll see all of you boys at the next video. Peace. In case you didn't read the text, check out the Social Outcast podcast. It is a podcast me, Rads, and Master Bar created, and it's pretty good. I mean, it's a bit of a mess right now, but it's still fun. We plan to do it once a week or once every 2 weeks. Anyway, see you guys at the next video.